Hello, everybody. My name is Zelinator. Apologies for the abrupt ending of the previous episode. Forever Who Zoops. Right on from now into this one. My power went out halfway through the stream and didn't come back on for like a day and a half. So, let's get back to work on what we were supposed to be doing. Don't know what I was talking about, don't remember. But what we have to do is wrap up on all the redstone down here. Now that we have 2 hours to work on this, we should be fine. So it's looking like these pistons are relative to those. So we're looking at the straight line, which means I have to be on the back side with my ninja shovel. This is the regular, yep. So much dirt. I spent a bunch of time filling this all in last week, and then, oh, surprise, not gonna use any of it. Oops, not that one. So repeater. Dust. Food. Howdy. I hear you, slime. We're just gonna ignore him for now. So, looks like the wire from the far left extends 3 forward. And this wire goes until the first repeater. Alright, we could do this. I don't know if I said howdy, welcome back. Yes, howdy, welcome back. One, two, three, move the torch. It's that time of the year. Still, the sun is now drifting back, which means because it's drifting back, it is right in my eyes again. And it's going to be this way until February or so. Maybe March. But since we passed the winter solstice, the effect will only become less and less. I did already say hi. Sometimes I think I do, sometimes I don't remember. Oh well. So that's 3. Comes 4. Howdy Mazav and Ian. I'm placing red dust. Got a bunch of this red dust that needs to be placed. New Year was last week, of course. That's not true, it was almost 2 weeks ago, it's on the 13th. 14th marks 2 weeks. Two, 3. New year, new semester. Yeah, I know exactly what you said. Why isn't the new semester after? Or I should say, closer. Why'd it take so long? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 block upward. The slime's not down here, right? Sounds like he's up there. I don't know, could just be me. What do I expect? I don't know. These days, I don't have any expectations for the school system. I don't participate. So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. If this is the first one. So yeah, it is indeed 7 redstone, and then the 8th is 1 up. Yeah, I don't know why there's 2 different winter breaks. There's Christmas break and winter break. I was talking with someone recently about that, and I think to myself, why? Because back when I was still in school, we had Christmas break, which was equivalent to winter break. Then we wouldn't have another break until spring break in March or April. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. The 8th block goes up. I hope the slimes are not accumulating up there. If I'm lucky, the slimes are only on the outside, and I won't have to deal with any of them down here. Nope. People in their 20s being college professors. Everyone's got to start somewhere. 1, 2, 7, block number 8. Oops. 1. Let me go over all this again. Alright, all the edge pieces here are now established. I should say the corners. Let me just open this up. Alright, how are we looking on the sides? This one's rather extensive. So we have from here 1, 2, 10. So it's 10 blocks forward and then 1 to the right. One, 2, 3. As time passes, slang becomes more and more accepted until eventually it'll die off because other slang replaces it. Ever-evolving language. Month after month. 6, 10 blocks. One more here. And I want to say this one's supposed to be up even more. Oh, is that buried? I might have to unbury this later. I'll make it look nicer eventually. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Memes die, not slang. Slang becomes part of modern language. That is how it becomes dead. Because then it's not slang anymore. 8, 9, 10. Maybe if I hit the surface, I'll be able to take out the slime from here. Alright, buddy, where are you? Hello. It's nighttime. I should also catch some Z's. What is the origin of OK? It's short for OK. O-K-A-Y. Where does O-K-A-Y come from? I don't know. I don't know that part. But if they're both pronounced the same, why spell out the whole word? Hi, buddy. Got any more wind? Of course, it's still windy. I was hearing the wind earlier. The wind has never left. Thankfully, the power is here. If the power wasn't here, I would not be streaming. But we'll see how long it lasts. I think the wind's finally starting to be nice to me, which would be much appreciated. And which corner did I not finish? This one. This one's not done yet. Alright, 1, 2, 3. There's number 10. And up we go. Oop. Forgot my dirt staircase was still here. I'll need to get rid of it. My inventory's full. How about we head home, toss off a bunch of this dirt, and then we'll come back, get back to work. Let me grab my minecart or my entity.minecartwritable.name. OK is older than OK. Interesting. I went straight through that pig. Hooray! Did they finally do something with collision? And I didn't know? Because I remember running into pigs last week. It's either that or because I was utilizing the collision when going up and down slopes for the minecarts tends to be disabled. Or I don't know if it's fully disabled, but it feels like it. And I want to say that's just a notch fix to make sure that the minecart doesn't collide with the block that you're going up or down. Minecart still rotates sideways though. What a lovely landscape, free from all the trees. Ignore the floating leaves up there. And I don't hit the warehouse button, because last time I I flipped the wrong switch. This time I made sure it was correct. It's not even K-A-Y. I just see people type K, the singular letter K. I don't know how much shorter people can get than a singular letter, but we'll see if one starts popping up. And what sort of public domain stuff have you witnessed that has disappeared off of the Internet Archive? Whoop, I'll take that, thank you. I need the space. All that dirt I grabbed going right back into the chest. Whoop. Do I need all this stone? Put away the 29. I saw a post about it. Oh. Is there anything important in there? I don't keep up with songs entering public domain. I don't know how many things I keep up with that enter public domain anyway, unless I happen to see it in passing. And boop. Time to take the minecart back. Aren't songs, or isn't it generally more difficult for songs to enter public domain due to all the different aspects of the material? So it's not just one singular piece of content that one claim is made upon. You've got the lyrics, you've got the song itself, you have the recordings of it. Copyrights and music is complicated. Can I see? No, I cannot. I wanted to reference how tall top of the world is to here, but I can't see the monolith. We made it so. I'd like to say that the people with the money, old school record companies, I want to say they made it complicated. Would individual artists choose to have it be this way? Perhaps. I'm not familiar with the history of music and copyrights. I don't know if it was this bad last week, but chunks really don't want to render today. I know 1.9 has started slowing down, but it feels like last week it was still alright. This is a big problem over here. Okay, so they did not do anything with Pig Collision. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, you would need maps, or I should say you'd need to look at a map where it accurately represents the scale of the world, which would look weird to us because we're so used to seeing the map, the popular inaccurate map where everything's all laid flat. But of course, that shows inaccurate scales. Alright, how did I do this? So it looks like it's just a straight piece of cobblestone going all the way up. And then this one, same thing. Alright, I guess I'll start here. Alright, Dirt, you can finally go away. Your services are no longer needed. Oop. Did I really run it way back here? Wait, hold on. This isn't right. Uh-oh. How did I do this? Oh, I put one block forward. Never mind. I was going to be a little concerned that I messed up the dimension somewhere. Oop, and that wasn't the middle. Question is, how far does this go? So something needs to change down there, because if this doesn't reach, then that means it doesn't reach over here either. Oh, I see. So I just plop the repeater right down there. Nope, stay back. I hear you. Medium slime. Depending on mode of transportation, it is a rather small journey. Nope, most people these days think in cars. And how come this one's so much lower? Did I do something differently? I'll need to listen, see if the see if the pistons still work. And I just undid all of that. Because the repeater goes here. To get an accurate feel for distances, it's always best to visit the proper location. Because you can study data all you want, but until you get a look at it yourself, it's hard to conceptualize the distance. And something's not right. So this corner's powered, because that's the first one. Which one was I supposed to work on? This one? This one's powered. Yeah, something happened, and for some reason, this is 2 blocks off. Something's not right. How did that happen? So this runs backward 3 blocks, then steps down. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, then steps down. How did I do this incorrectly? I think I'll need to poke holes for the walls on each of them. Because I don't know what happened. I'll need to add this line to each of the areas. Boop. So that's the wall there. Alright, I think it might be time to say goodbye to this as well. Probably should have done the other sides first. Loop. So apparently I did do something wrong here, because this is not lining... No, it is lining up. Hold on, where does the repeater go? I guess it goes boop. There's one. So this is correct. But the question then is, how is this not lining up correctly? So the 5th block is there. The 5th block is here. Oh, you know what? I think I know why. I think I know what happened. So from here to the repeater, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 repeater. I think it's all about perspective. Because if I go back here, we're looking at 1, 2 repeater. So my problem is, this was at a different level the whole time. Oh. Alright, well, problem solved. So, yeah, my whole fault was that this is higher. Oops. Maintaining all the all the highways. You know, I don't know in terms of costs for maintaining rail versus road, because roads, I feel, are more susceptible to damage due to their materials, whereas rails, as long as you keep the 2 tracks maintained, there's always well, you do need to, every once in a while, go back and check the ballast. Make sure that's still all squared off as it should be. There's a video I saw this recently about track maintenance. I keep saying that, and then I can never remember what it's called. I think it was a heist video. I don't know if it was about track maintenance. It was about rails, why we use singular track pieces, or continuous rail compared to the old jointed system in most places. Or I don't know if it's still most places, but I know vastly across the US, main Class 1 railways, the long stretches use continuous rail. So we go all the way to the end. So this must be on the same level. Boop. 618 for the whole U.S. highway network. Where's that statistic coming from? I should say, who reported that? I don't keep up with economics all too much. That one's down. That one's done. Should have finished that corner. Whoops. And now I don't have any more dirt for down here. In current money. That's a price. And who said that price is what I'm asking. This was it. This is what I'm trying to open. I think you'd have to look into what weight of rail is most common these days, because as time passes, trains get heavier. The rails had to be heavier to support the loads and the distances and the speeds and stability. And so rails, the weighting is how many pounds per yard. So how many pounds per 3 feet of rail. And then compare that to, multiply that by 2 since there's 2 rails. Compare that to every yard of asphalt laid, if you want a real basic way of doing math. Wikipedia. Does Wikipedia say where that number came from? Because usually this sounds like it would be reported in the year or whatever. So I guess if it's current, then would that have been a 2024 number? Trains definitely took a massive hit in the 50s and 60s due to the rising popularity of commercial airlines. There's this video I rewatch every once in a while to fall asleep to, and it's I think it's called History of the Super Chief, and so it goes into the Santa Fe Super Chief that first started in the 1930s. And then what happened as time passed and all that stuff. Pistons come on. Oops. Hold on, where is... There it is. But yeah, the fall in popularity of rail networks across America was one of the discussions, or one of the topics in that video. It wasn't just airlines, though. Personal vehicles was another factor. Why does everyone have cars these days? Blame the 50s. Alright, let's wrap that up. I need a better way out of here. Blame General Motors, not the 50s? When did General Motors start taking over? Or when did they rise across? Num 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 num. I'm not familiar with automobile history. Not as interesting to me. I don't know. I've never been interested in cars. Come on. I can't see the Zella Moon, so I'm using the sun for reference. Sun's still not low enough. Zella Moon, where are you? I recently listened again to the What's New Scooby-Doo opening theme, because every once in a while it pops into my head. Random tangent, but Scooby-Doo, where are you? Zella Moon, where are you? The Connection. Bought out the streetcar companies and demolished them. Sad times. I almost feel like I heard of this recently. There was a podcast that I heard not too long ago. Can't remember what it's called, but it was talking about, or talking with a author of the book called, I think it's The Lost Subways of North America, but it doesn't just talk about subways. It was talking about various other rail networks here in North America. And I want to say this was covered on there. Just in brief. History of streetcars and whatnot. I should go back and try to listen to it. I still want to pick up the book. It's not too expensive, but I haven't done so. It's on my I'll get eventually list. Unless if I wait too long and the book goes out of print, then boom, I'll be sad. But I think it's a recent book coming out maybe 2021. Shouldn't go out of print this quickly. It's on Amazon. I think I'm all set here. All 4 of these sides should be powered up in their entirety. So we'll be heading back outside and wrapping up on the corners. Since that corner's done, none of the other corners are. I wanted to do the sides first because they were easier, since I have to deal with all the fences and whatnot. And it looks to be rather straightforward. I guess if I put the repeater right where the fence is. Perhaps one day I'll look into, I should say look more into the history of personal vehicles versus the current or the previous modes of transportation from that time. I feel like that's something I would be interested in. But we'll see. I'm still tackling Doctor Who as background noise, and I know that's going to continue on for another probably another couple more months. I'm only on season 19 out of 41. I'm getting there. There's not 41 yet, but there's got to be 41 by the time I get there. Grandpa Buggy made a new video. I'll need to check that out later. Maybe while I eat lunch. Alright, how did I have this one set up? It really is just straight down with a 45-degree angle. So this one's only 3, and then I shift it over. I could probably save the cobblestone and do 4. There we go. So yeah, 4 then down. That way it's consistent with that side. 2, 3, 4. I don't remember which one I should be paying attention to. Is it this one? I think so. I'm going to assume it's that one. But I don't know how far this needs to go. See a one on the Court of Dis. Think it's important? No. Alright, I would like to sprint again. So, how many blocks inward from this line do I need to go? Because I think it might be easier if I work on the outside first. That way I know how to enter. 1, 2, the third block goes down. One, two, third block. Which means I think this one should be the repeater. I'm running out of repeaters. How many repeaters have I spent on this? Oh boy. Oops. I thought I grabbed a bunch. Hold on. Maybe I tossed them in the ender chest. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. No, I'm mad at you. Okay, I feel better. 4, and then down. And then I said, this one right beneath the stone. The Order of the Stone. Badoop. 2, third one goes down. I heard that. Alright, let me check the ender chest. I would rather not go all the way home, but we shall see. In fact, since I'm not up here anymore, let me get rid of all that. It's hard not to hear Order of the Stone and think of Minecraft Story Mode these days. I've said this before, I've thought about replaying both seasons. I just haven't gotten around to doing so. There have been other games I've been playing. Okay, good, I do have plenty of stuff. Plenty of repeaters. Wait, why didn't I toss the dirt into the ender chest back when I needed to clean my inventory? Oops. Howdy, potato, welcome back. Methods mod is one of the last things I think of, because I never played it. I never watched him play it. But versions of it have been archived. Grandpa Buggy started using your resource pack. Isn't he still in 1.2 snapshots? I don't remember what version he was last in. That's what I last remember seeing. I see you, slime. Some videos on Modern. He's made non-The Journey episodes or videos recently. There we go, down. A lot of people I've talked to have been saying it's cold. It's been cold here, but it's not freezing cold. Yeah, I was recently told by my cousin back east, talking about all the snow over there. There's an ice storm recently. I don't think he's been making videos that were not The Journey as of the past while. 1, 2, 3. I haven't looked at the channel, but I would have assumed that any video uploaded would have gone to bug feed. There was one, I think there was a tournament of sorts that he made within the past couple of months. Maybe that was a live stream. Either way, you might have seen it there. Yeah, over here it's a bright sunny day. Let's see, what's the high we're currently looking at? Right now it's 53 with a high of 61. Yes, lots of wind. We have a wind advisory. All I have to do is put my ear to the window and I can hear it. Although I do not have easy access to my window, since my monitors are in the way. Alright, so that one's done. This kind of looks like a mouth with some teeth missing. So I know the corners are done, and I'm gonna try not to accidentally dig up the... Oh Wait, hold up. I'm gonna try not to accidentally dig up the... whatchamacalled. Oh, I never finished this one. Hold up. I'm trying not to accidentally dig up the spawner, because that would be sad times. That one's all completed. And now I need the fences. Oop. Hopefully this is already connected, and what I just have to do is lay down the dust. Most of this is easy, except I have to put the repeater on this side. That's 3. Let me get rid of this before. I don't know how I'll make it look fancy, but chances are I'll add some sort of cover all the way around. That way I can do something with the pistons and not keep them standing there. But we'll see. I might do something like upside down stairs. That'd be a little more interesting than full blocks. I would put vertical slabs, but that's still not in vanilla Minecraft yet. And I think I might have just finished everything. Oh, hold up, why is this not on? Oh, because I never hooked it up. Are the other 3 sides? Yeah, it was just this one. Oops, never mind, I guess I'm not done yet. I failed to realize that I was missing. Oops, hold on, that one was supposed to be a repeater. And now I think we've all finished. Hiya, Zomble, how's it going? Oh, wait, I just finished with the doors. This doesn't help with the floor, because I still need my clean out the system feature. Nom 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 nom, but let's test this. Need to make sure everything works. But first, let's catch some Z's. Hiya, hi buddy, how's it going? Alright, take a quick peek at this. Anything important? Alright, yeah, I can wait. Alright, well, I'll keep the dirt here, which means I'll test from the top. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. What I might do, I don't know if it's going to be worth it, but I'm partially tempted to add a delay to the upper half of the repeaters. Increase the delay so that way it synchronizes the top with the bottom. And this is how you verify full system functionality. Alright, well, everything works. What am I building? I'm building an arena. Ignore the dirt and imagine glass right in front of me. Right here is the main area. So, say I want, I don't know, villagers popping out of there. I reach on up. I boop, flip the lever. Villagers will start spawning. Currently, it's just the default pig. Say there are zombies in that one. Flip that lever. Zombies are going to start spawning. I'll figure out how to do the darkness. We'll get that later. So then, poof, villagers and zombies start spawning, and then they fight. That's not true. The villagers can't fight back. They'll be decimated. they'll get turned into zombie villagers, I think. I think they turn into zombies on... Hello! On all difficulties. It might just be a normal and hard thing. They might not turn on easy. We'll find out when we get there. But yeah, this was an arena, and I wanted to control all areas. The reason why it's designed like this is to make sure I'm within range of every spawner from standing on this platform. So, because spawners are limited in how far they are registered by the player, I had to make sure that the spawners were as close as possible, and to maximize the amount of space, that's why the spawner is right behind the door. I'll figure out what the 8 types of mobs are going to spawn later. But for now, I think I have about 5 of them listed that will do battle, even if the battle is one-sided. Alright, why do I have fences there? I guess I swapped out with torches. Anyways, let me put away all the stuff that I don't feel like carrying around anymore. This is just taking up inventory space. Is there any more redstone? I think I might be set for now. But we have all these dispensers because the next thing we're going to do, we need to cover the floor with lava. Not in a physical sense. So my current plan is I'll need to visualize how I'm going to do this. What I'm thinking, I might be able to have a sort of binary establishment here. So lava spreads, I think one more. Well, let me get this all set. Oop. So what I'll do is this will show me just how far the lava will spread, if I did this correctly. So it should only cover the dirt. That's a true statement. So all I have to do is now place these strategically on how I want it all covered. So by copying this pattern of dirt, let's get that out of the hotbar. By copying the pattern of dirt, I just have to place the dirt wherever the lava will be. So yeah, it is a seven blocks across. So I want to optimize just how much lava I'm using. So it's 7 there. Then if I had... Wait, would that even work? Hold up. I think we might have these last corner pieces hooking up. Aha, okay, so it is indeed going to be slightly offset, which means if I wanted to prevent that, then I could simply reduce the area. Because otherwise, I believe this would not work. Yeah, because that's 4 and 4, which means it would have to be... Well, basically, I need every block on the floor to be covered completely. What I could do is, if it was something more like this... 20 blocks. I guess if I made it like smaller and larger. 1, 2, 3. Then I think this should be how it goes. Alright, so I have the outer areas. Now I need to ensure that the intersections are filled up. And to do so, say if I keep this one as the 1 block overlap here, then that means I have 1, 2, 7. So this is now the current area for the next set. Maybe I should mark cobblestone right in the middle of where the lava is going to be placed. Yeah, I think I'll finally give up the one little area. I'll make some sort of access hatch later. Some way to get down there. Nope. Maybe I'll get towards the end of all this dirt and I'll see the pattern. It'll just jump out at me. That would be very nice. So, oops. That's not right. One more block. What am I doing? I'm visualizing how the lava spread is going to work. All this dirt's going to be removed later. The cobblestone is where the source blocks are going to be placed down. Because I could optimally place the lava, but I don't know how good that's going to look, which is why I'm doing this little pattern here. So then that would mean next is... Or let's see, is there really... So it's 5 blocks between there, and then only 2 blocks diagonally. Maybe I do see a pattern now. Maybe that's how it is. Maybe it is just 2 blocks when working diagonally. And then I'll just need to add a little extra on these sides. I don't think I'll need to subdivide it anymore, but we'll see. Because I'll need to cover this part, but that'll be easier. Alright, so with this being the source block, let's see, how much will this cover? It is 3, right? Yes. And I think we're going to be smart about this. Let's catch some Z's. Once the Zella moon rises, even though we can't see it. Nope. There we go. Now we can catch some Z's and reset the weather timer. But yeah, I think with all this redstone on, I should say I don't need it on, I'll keep it open for now. I don't plan on adding any flying mobs on here, everything is going to be terrestrial. Did I finish this side? Yep. Another mob I'm likely to not include is spiders because I don't have a good way to prevent them from climbing on stuff. What would be useful from a building aspect would be a block, a particular block that is designed to not let spiders climb up. If there's something that can be used now, I'm listening. But otherwise, for all I know, spiders are able to climb on every solid block just because of how their functionality works. Slabs. Are you talking if there's the half block gap between? Because if so, that's a little too bulky for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to avoid taking up a block space. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Boop. Oh, is that going to cover the rest? Boop. So it would be... Kind of wish I had something other than dirt. Or something other than dirt and cobblestone. Help me visualize the last of these corners. Because otherwise, we're so close. So close here with these corner pieces, but I might just need to plop down the lava. Because otherwise the lava would go here at the door, but that's not really what I'm going for. That would not work. Nope. Hold on, is this offset? Tooth and cobblestone. Nope, maybe not. I could make the glass ceiling, but that's not going to prevent the spiders from escaping. And I wanted to avoid the glass ceiling to begin with. I'll need some sort of ceiling though, because otherwise this arena is only going to be able to be used at night to prevent skelly bumps and zombies from burning up. And I don't plan on having any flying mobs in here. There's no flying mobs I'm capable of spawning anyway. I don't have the spawn eggs for anything that flies. Unless you count squid, but I don't know how much I want to put squid in here. Feels like that'd be a waste of a spawner and a spawn egg. Alright, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. Ah, so close because the midsection here really would not be. Mob variants. What sort of variants would we be getting where they have the ability to fly? Maybe we'll get geese as a variant of the chicken. But then that wouldn't be a variant because that's a whole different mob. Flying pigs. I have a hard time believing Mojang will ever add flying pigs, but I did consider having pigs as one of the spawners on here. Just because that'll help save up a slot since I don't know however many spawn eggs. Or I would say that would also save me a spawn egg, but we'll see. So it looks like this is mostly complete other than I will need to put a dispenser right next to all these doors. I don't think we'll be getting flying zombies. That's like the Vex, small scale. Baby zombies can probably spawn from here. But I think now it might be time to put all this in. And if I missed a spot, then that's a big oops. Zombies can jump all they want, but they still have to touch the ground. I can't see Mojang adding a zombie that natively jumps 6 blocks in the air. It'd have to be over 6 blocks to land on top. Yeah, if I put this here, I think that'll be fine. 2, 3. So if I put the dispenser, oops, no, the dispenser goes there. I think this will reach. Alright, cool. In fact, here, let me shut all these doors. Surprise, I guess I do want them closed. There's gotta be glass surrounding the platform you stand on. I haven't added the glass yet because I'm in and out all over the place. Yeah, there's gotta be glass that goes around here, around this platform I'm currently on. That'll make sure the player is safe. So I will indeed need... Hold on. Will I need a block there? Yes, I will. So, yeah, I'm gonna need absolutely one more in the corners here. Burger King or McDonald's all over the place? Are you Burger King or McDonald's all over the place? Assuming... I'll deal with that later. If you're asking me if there are Burger King or McDonald's all over the place out in the real world, I see McDonald's. Otherwise, if you're talking like, these are giant patties and I'm currently standing on a grill, I guess. I am in and out all over the place. Oh, you're right. That is true. In-N-Out Burger. I feel sad for all the people who haven't tried In-N-Out, but I know the majority of folks have not. So this place is safe. I'll need to get that soon. But yeah, I'll need to do something about these side pieces because I didn't realize that I did it wrong. Or I didn't do it wrong. I did it as I intended, but I didn't think that the dispenser would be on this side. Alright, hold on. Let me grab both of these. In fact, here, let me clean up all this dirt real fast. Since I marked out the spots with the cobblestone, it'll be simple to replace it. I've not heard of a Grecian before. Hooray, regional variants of food places. I need to head down there since I dropped some of the cobblestone. And I'd rather not lose out on the goods. Since I know that middle section will indeed be used up. In fact, chances are I'll be able to save on redstone because if I shift this from the inside over to the out, all I would have to, or it would reduce this wire from here to I think here or so. Grecian? I don't know how well that goes well for me. Eating a place called Greece with extra letters. Is it like a last name? Grecian? Interesting. That does sound like a last name though. I would hope it's not a first name. If so, I apologize to anyone named Grecian. Grecian, like a Greek person? Is that the proper term? I would have assumed it was still just Greek, that there was no change to it. Alright, I think we'll do that one, then catch some Z's again. Reset the weather timer, set it to day. As we wake up on the day of 5,190. All these dispensers should be easy. I just need to make a little network mesh down here. Get them all hooked up to a singular button. That should go by rather quickly. And how do I have an odd number? Did I miss one? Oh, I did. I forgot this one. I think. No, it was this one. Yeah. I'm gonna end up with an odd number because this hiccup middle section needs one. But let me move all the redstone down here first. All the side pieces need to move over. I have the inventory space. Let me put the dirt away before I start clearing it up, since I'm going to acquire a bunch of blocks here. I feel like Burger King has average size patties. When I think of large burger patties, I usually think of dedicated restaurants and not so much fast food locations. Alright, and swap that out. Alright, let's get back to digging. Insert diggy hole here. So if I want this moved over, that means I'll need to clean up 2 blocks. 2 blocks on the outside. At least I built this all with radial symmetry, so it shouldn't be too bad. This one's already done. I guess I didn't have to do too much digging. I already cleaned this all up. Good job, me of the past. My streams will be at the regular 10 to noon Pacific time. With the exception of today, because I didn't get to do a stream on Friday, since my power was still out. And so I'll be doing a second stream today, about 2 hours after this one ends. That should be enough time to consume lunch, take a break, and prepare for the next one. Wait, that one's not gonna go there. I'm sure the power will be fine. Famous last words. Alright, let's see. So where does the repeater need to go? Here. So close. So power's the first 2. So I'll just plop it at the end. Excuse me, torch. That makes 2. Yeah, with the dispenser here, all I have to do is just send a singular signal. I guess that might cause a flicker with this piston, because what we're going to do is we're going to put a torch underneath all of these. What? I'll get to that once I finish up this side. There's a grass down here. Grass can spread vertically down 3 blocks maybe. So grass can go through blocks a little bit. Grass has always had a larger spread radius than what you would expect. What if I just boop? Is that the last one? Looks like it. Hooray! So now let's grab all those torches. There we go. What Minecraft mechanic has changed the least? I'm thinking, hence the silence. Oh, did I forget? Oopsies, hold up. It probably would be grass. I don't think grass spread has changed since it was set this way in, probably in dev. Oh wait, hold on. I know how to avoid chunk flick or block flicker over here. Boom! I don't put the torch right underneath the piston. I'll put it on the block next to the piston, or next to the dispenser. There we go. There we go. That will help make sure that I don't have to deal with the piston shenanigans. I'll also need to do the math again because I don't remember how many. I guess if I count the torches, that'll be easier. Because I wasn't paying attention to how many. Oops. I wasn't paying attention to how many dispensers I was placing down. Basic walking without view bobbing? When was view bobbing added? I feel like it was a really early addition, but I don't know. Walking, however, did have an undocumented change, specifically walk jumping in Alpha 1.0 point. I think it was 4. Maybe it's 3. Somewhere around there. Between Alpha 1.0.4 and 1.0.3. You used to be able to walk and jump 3 block gaps, and then it was reduced down to just 2 blocks. Specifically walking and jumping, though. Because jumping wasn't changed at all. Walking wasn't changed at all. I don't know what Notch did, but whatever he did with the math calculations for whatever sort of angular velocity, he reduced it. And so I'm a little sad that all the way until beta 1.7 you can only make 2 block jumps. Whereas before you used to be able to do 3. Alright, let's count the torches. 3. I counted 28, but that can't be right. Did I miss one? The hitbox shouldn't have changed any weight because jumping is still exactly the same. I did frame-by-frame comparisons of this, which is why everything lined up one-to-one, except for when you jumped across the gap. Wait, 1, 2. Wait, hold up. 1. 29. I'm counting 29. That should be right, right? Oop, I already put that away. Alright, let's see. When did jumping gaps change? What do you mean by jumping gaps? You talking about the little feature I'm talking about where you used to be able to jump 3 and now it's only 2? Because if there's another jump change before then, I'm unfamiliar. Alpha 1.0.43. I want to say it was 1.0.4, but I don't remember exactly. I would need to go back and see wherever the footage is. I wrote down the results of that experiment a long while ago. I'll need to go back and check my notes. I don't remember when Notch was experimenting with collision that you are referring to. If you know the blog post, you should tell me the name of it. Or pull it up. Of course, archive version. I should be sleeping, but instead, I'm doing some compulsive terrain smoothing. Because I saw that there's a little bit of darkness, so I figured I'll just clean this up a little bit. And then, it never is just a little bit. Alright, no more. This air is nice and bright. Time to catch some Z's. Wow, it's so dark up here. I need to do something with lighting. The effort with lighting, I'll need to do something. What might end up happening is I make some adjustments on the inside to have exclusive light or exclusive darkness whenever the doors are closed. Bye. But yeah, to make sure that it's for when the doors are closed. Really, buddy? What'd I lose? 2 stone. That's not that bad. I'm kind of surprised it didn't blow up the dispenser. Uh-oh. I may be slightly short on dirt. Alright, well, surprisingly, this is more creeper-proof than I thought. I was expecting the stone to be rather soft and go boom, because it's a slightly softer material than cobblestone. Alright, well, we're all set. So, the question is, where am I going to put the lever? Which side would it work best on? Maybe this one. What I could do is... I don't know. I could do something totally different. and have a line of torches go up. Because if I put a button here, in fact, if I put the button there, and then torch off, torch, then what I would do would be copy this signal. I'd want the native state to be off, which means I'll put that torch back later. So what this will do is make sure that it does not run into this section if I copy the pattern exactly. I'm pretty sure jumping on redstone to break it was horrible, which is why Notch changed that rather quickly. I was saying last week about walking on redstone, ruining the system, ruining everything you've built, and how sad times those were. I'll take the repeaters and the dust. We got more work to do. So if this one's here, I might be able to drop one block early. Since this is going to be a repeater. So because that's a repeater, it's not going to connect. And logically, I guess I'll have to make this go down to the right. Or I could extend it a block. I feel like it's just going to run into here, though. Let me find out. Yeah, I'll have to drop a block. So then what we'll do, we will indeed extend it outward. One more. That looks weird. I don't think I want it floating, so I'll build from here. Oop. I'll figure out how the handle or how the signal is going to be handled down here, but that's a when we're down here sort of thing. I know it's going to run out rather quickly. Yep, right here. So boop. Or what if it goes boop, which means excuse me, buddy. You deserve that. I'm in the you're kind of in the way. Where was I going to put the door as well? I might just have this whole section be the little work area. Oh wait, if that's where the signal is. I guess I'll put it right here. Because I need some quick access down here. So if I just use this area. Alright. And now this is the part where I'm not all too concerned with how the redstone looks. All I need is to get all these powered. And thankfully, I don't have to worry too much. Because, yep, that works. This way I won't have to use... Oops. This might be too complicated. So let me do something more like this. Or I could just spend all the repeaters. And I don't think I meant to cover this up. Yeah, right in here, since it's a very traffic area. High traffic area. So, Oh, that works. Is that really what I want, though? I'm kind of surprised that works, too. Huh. Doo-ba-doop. So it has to be a repeater from there. Interesting, I say. So you can go repeater, block, repeater, but you can't go dust, block, repeater. Oh yeah, I'll just deal with this. I'll figure out how to optimize the redstone later. In fact, what I can do is I can utilize the repeaters here. Oop. Stone slabs to make it fit for the floor, or fit like a floor. I don't know what I'll be doing down here. I'm probably going to keep the floor stone, dirt, and grass, and whatever other sort of blocks pop up. This is going to be a very complicated system. I'm looking at this and thinking to myself, in fact, what if I do indeed have it be biased from this side to the other? So what that means is most of the signals will run from that side over to that side, and then it branches off a little bit left and right from there. Excuse me, torch. This is probably not the optimal way to go about it because the overuse of repeaters. Turn off in sequence making a wave. It's already going to be a wave based on how all this is set up. They're all going to be connected. I should say it's going to start from one point and lead to the other. Okay, how did I do it on that side? Far right? Yep, far right. Oh, that's a waste. I'll just boop. Save the dust. Is that everyone? Alright, let's see. How does this look? Yeah. It kind of does go diagonally. And oh boy, the frame rate. I feel the spikes. Oh wait, hold on. Does it pop up down here yet? Oh, it does. Well, the frame rate, not the... The frame rate does, not the internal server tick. Well, anyways, now that I know this works, let's head on out. Oh, nighttime's approaching. I don't plan on utilizing the Creaking Heart within builds on here for the time being. Maybe in however many years it takes to get there, I'll have an idea for it. Otherwise, I'm just planning on tossing it into the... Oop, need another torch. I plan on just tossing it into the... Hold up. Whatchamacalled? putting it in the block museum, then calling it a day. There you go, indeed. Slow to remember the name. But I think now I'm all satisfied on here. We'll find out if anything doesn't work later. So, either way, I have 2 lava buckets. This is the starting point. And I needed, how many was it? 29? Make that 27. So this is where things get a little dangerous, because now it's armed and active. Well, let's catch some Z's, and we'll go from there. Boop. I might make this upper area look a little nicer. Like maybe connecting the redstone by putting cobblestone between, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling later. But we need to head home, because we have a bunch of iron, and we'll also need a bunch of iron and a bunch of lava. Lava's got to be easy. I just need to visit the nether. Yeah, 27 buckets. So that'd be 54 plus another 27. 81, I think. Oh wait, what am I doing? I have a minecart. Oop. I've already forgotten. I guess I wasn't thinking about it because of all the pigs were there. Or didn't want to run in any of the piggies. Alright, but while we zoom on back, let me investigate anything important going on. Doo-doo-ba-doop. Nope, not really. Alright. Server moderation take care of. Nope. One of these days, I might make some tunes specifically for minecart rides. Have it be a short little, maybe like 30-second track, and then I loop it. Make it sound like elevator music. That might be kind of funny. Well then, riding across minecart tracks that are 20 minutes long, I don't know how much a 30-second audio track is going to sound pleasant for the duration of that. We'll see. For as much as there's music I'd like to keep working on, sounds like game development is taking up this next, the next current. Did you see those particles? What was that? Was there an Enderman down there? I saw random purple particles right beneath the grass, and I don't know what that was. This is elevator music. People would make elevator jokes even more, but it would be funny. Alright, I came back here because I needed a button. Do I want stone? That's not my button chest. I'll take a regular stone button, I guess, since everything else is stone-based. Is that a wise decision, or should I go with wood? I think I'll hold on to stone for now. So, I needed that. I needed to clean out my ender chest, since we're mostly done there. Oh yeah, iron. A whole bunch of iron. And that's why I needed to clean out the ender chest, because I needed the space to put the 27 buckets in. I do not plan on using Enderman in there. Do I? Yes, I do have Enderman. I do have Enderman spawn eggs, but I don't think it would be wise to plop Enderman in there. That's an uncontrolled environment because of their ability to teleport out of there. What mob would they even go against anyway? The Skelly Bum? Do Endermen fight villagers? Why do I feel like they're not naturally aggressive toward villagers? They might be, if the villager looks at it wrong, but I don't know if that's the case. Skelly Bums would indeed not be fair because Endermen don't take damage from projectiles unless they are physically incapable of teleporting away. Which, I did not Enderman proof the entire area. So Enderman will teleport away. Alright, so... Yep, just the zombie flesh. Nom nom nom. Oh yeah, and the dispensers, since I still have a bunch of these. Alright, 27 buckets, what'd I say, 81 iron? That's not that bad. I really am in this bottom chest now. This bacon, I don't think is gonna last me until the end of part 4. It'd be really cool if it does, but I have some doubts about that. There, this will give me 90. Close enough. In fact, here, how many buckets do I want to spend right now? Better question is, how many lava buckets do I want to spend right now? I only have 4. I think I'll leave them then. I'll take 16 though, because buckets are rather easy to acquire. So I guess I won't need nearly as much iron as I thought I would. Oop. So that means I'll just need 11 more. So that makes 33 iron. There we go. Alright, I think now we're all set. Let's drop by the nether real fast. And grab some lava. Unless there's a lava pit here that'd be easy to acquire from. I don't want to ruin the lava ocean. All of that. I guess there's the lava lake over here. Yeah, but that's in the in-depth world. You know what? I think I'll investigate, see how I'm feeling about demolishing the lava lake from this area. Because if I don't have much of a purpose for it, then I'll get rid of it. And I saw that squid falling from the sky. Because squid really like spawning within that water. How did all these iron golems end up in here? And why are the gates closed? What happened? Oh wait, did they climb on the fire hydrant? They just booped. What are the chances of them getting out? I'd say rather low. What did that lever do? It's not doing anything anymore. Did that lever ever do something? I think it was supposed to adjust the pistons here, but they're not working right now. So the wire goes. Why do none of the pistons retract? What happened? Hold on. I must investigate this real fast. This used to work. So you see that? You see how all of these pistons are currently extended? They're supposed to only be extended when they have power, but they don't have power. So what if I do this? There they go. So now they've been retracted. But they require the whole system, because for whatever reason, this doesn't count as a block update. Boo, what happened? So, I guess it kind of works, but if I want it to work, I'll have to force block update. Oh well. Anyways, I guess it does work, and it's just Minecraft being weird. Nothing really new there. But I think we'll catch some Z's before we head on to the end of world. I don't have my bed with me. My sleeping bag is over in the area. Do I have a bed over there? I don't think I do. Or, since this is a nice safe area. Was that even 4? It's a pig racing track. Or, I guess, horse racing, maybe, but I built this in 1.4 and 1.5. But yeah, the point is, you take your pig, this is your starting area, someone flips the lever, opens the gate, and zoom! And because I wanted it to be unique, I made the walls extendable. I remember working on the redstone for that, which is why it took so long. I might have even been working on it in 2.1.6. The only changes that would have caused it to stop working would have been if they did something with redstone, where it doesn't properly update. And I don't know, am I going to have the inventory space for this? I don't think I am. Nope. Oh, all the glass. My whole thingy here is all covered in glass. The lava lake. In fact, I think I know why it's covered in glass. I remember playing Endev in this world. I did some stuff. I did a lot of stuff. It's been a while, I didn't save. I, oops, slipped and fell in lava and died. And then I got mad, and so I covered the whole thing in glass, so that way I'd never fall in that lava again and lose, I don't know, however long, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour maybe of not saving. And so I made sure to cover up the glass, so that way I'd never, or cover up the lava with glass to never fall in again. Don't do it, slime. Maybe by the time I'm done collecting all this lava, it'll be day. Nom 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 nom. Howdy, sheep, do I have the shears on me? Yes, I do. This is such a slow process, but I'm gonna keep collecting wool for as long as I remember. Of course, that's taking up another slot. I don't plan on removing the glass. It's to say, hey, I've been here. Alright, let's think. So nice to hear that sound again. My dedicated area of picking up lava, was it down here? I don't think so. I think it's farther to the left. There was an area I remember collecting lava before. Feels like it would have been over here, like this area. Maybe not. Maybe I did fix whatever made it look weird. Because this right here, this is the area I'm thinking of where I used to collect lava. Why is there a sound effect? Oh, wait. So let's see. I need... Not important? No. I can collect 5 more if I ignore the offhand. Oh wait, is that it? One more? There we go. There's a lot of half doors I have in this world, and I don't want to fix them because they're like relics of the past. Therefore, all the half doors stays. Well, I should say they stay until something happens and breaks them, where I become sad and realize I no longer have half doors. I don't have an ender chest here. Why do I not have an ender chest here next to the portal? I feel like that would be optimal. Maybe I should make another one. Swords and shields at the time? I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't Bedrock. I can put any item I want in my offhand, as long as it's a regular item. To this day, I think Bedrock still limits the items you can put in your offhand. If it was snapshots, then I didn't know about that, or I didn't remember. Yep, full release 1.9 shipped with the ability to put any item in the offhand. Don't do it, slime. Don't do it, slime. Run! When the doors are so broken, you don't even need to open them. You could just go around the doors. There we go. Alright, cool. As long as I did all my math right, this will be all the lava I need. $12 minutes? Oh, we're gonna be able to test the system. Hooray! We're gonna have our first full-size test for this. Hooray! We could test all the doors, test all the levers, or all the dispensers. Oh, it's nighttime. What do I keep saying about resetting the weather timer by sleeping? There's no problem with doors. I've known that doors would be a problem ever since Minecraft Legacy? Yeah, it must have been Minecraft Legacy. No, not even Minecraft Legacy. The other one. Alpha Beta Retail. That world, I knew doors would have problems continuously. For a while, at least. Let's grab all this. In fact, here, let me toss 2. There's another chest over there, so I'll just grab the goods. Boop. And away we go. Ba-doop. I wonder what my distance is. What my traveled by minecart distance is. I'd have to look, but I think I'll check later. Since that pauses the game, and that cow was about to feel the sword if he stopped me again. Howdy, Paul, to the last 10 minutes of today. as I sit here waiting for the end because my stomach says, where's the food at? Food's currently in the fridge because I didn't have a microwave for a little bit, which means my frozen lunches remained in the freezer because I didn't have a microwave to heat them up. I thought about starting a fire and cooking it on over, or cooking it in a pan or something over a real fire. Well, then I thought about the wind and realized I probably should not be starting a fire with this wind. LA has it bad enough. Again with the invisible chunks. How long must I wait until that gets fixed? Oh, we got 1.15. I'm gonna hope it's 1.15 that fixes all the chunk rendering. I don't think 1.12, or I should say 1.12 I think is alright, but 1.13, 1.14, these problems are still here. Alright, let's make this arena armed and dangerous. We've got lava to place down. We're also going to test to make sure that the pattern I worked on is good. Because if I have to move dispensers, I'll be a little sad. Also, it does not matter which slot I put the lava buckets in, but I like having dispensers with the liquid with the bucket right in the middle. Howdy Mega, welcome back to the last 8 minutes. Because time. Real world delays and stuff. Oh, that was terrible. Alright, let me grab the last of the lava. Hope everything is correct. I think so. We're gonna find out when I press this button. You ready for this? 3. Wait, where's my button? Oh, here it is. 3, 2, 1. Boop. That was a lag spike. Oh no! It's incomplete. Look, 2 blocks missing at every single corner. I'm missing 16 blocks coverage. That's sad. Do you think that has any effect on the practical outcome? What are the chances of mobs sticking to those specific corners? Because I could just call it a day, or I could build the walls up. Put lava dispensers on the walls. The walls are 1 block thick. I don't have any way to power those. So the simplest solution, if I wanted to be absolutely sure this was taken care of, is to just put a dispenser at each of the corners. Yeah, now, to test the clearing functionality. Yeah, there's a big server lag moment, because I feel it. I see the delay. It's not responsive. Or there's just a big, the redstone takes that long to go from one end all the way to the first sound of the dispensers going. Yeah, from a practical standpoint, it should be fine. So we'll see. Yeah, the system works. The doors function fully. Yeah, I should probably verify that they still work. Yep, everything's all set now. The last things that I would need to do is make each room completed. Alright, there you go. Yep, doors work. What about drowned? What drowned? We're not going to get any drowned in here. Spawners should only spawn regular zombies. This is all plains anyway, in the event that there was something about zombies spawning in ocean biomes. Yeah, this whole area is all plains here. I know zombies drowning turn into drowned, but I don't think there's a way to spawn drowned. Even so, they'll still function just like regular zombies. In terms of, if for some reason they spawn here, this lava's got to take them out anyway. I don't know if zombies are gonna summon other zombies upon taking damage. We'll find out. But yeah, the last thing I would need to do is add the trim all the way around. But yeah, I guess we're coming back with some more cobblestone, because I think I might add stairs on the underside of the thingies here and make them solid, so make them all 3 blocks wide. That will also help with the underside of this area, because it'll add all of the intersection here. I'm not concerned about any lava creatures. But yeah, if I press the button, it would be a really sad day for anyone who, whoops, which is why there's got to be glass around here. But I think that I'll leave the corners for now and just live with it. Since the whole point of the lava is just to clean out anything that's in here. We already have lava spawns. Ian, I don't know what you're talking about. Striders. Don't striders spawn on lava? Why would they spawn on solid blocks? And whoop. Don't worry, Potato. I did not forget the Strider this time. If he's still here listening, or if he checks back in on this later. So it looks like you forgot about the Strider as well. I'm not crazy, but yes, it is a nether only. It would be interesting if there's a very rare chance for them to spawn in the overworld. But I think if we're going based on Mojang and their lore standpoint, because they're not Notch, who just, I think this will be fun. So from a lore standpoint, I feel like that Mojang believes they would only naturally spawn in the nether. Sun's going down already? Nope. But yeah, I don't feel like overcomplicating the system and adding 8 more dispensers. Plus, I don't feel like going to the nether and collecting it. So the current plan now is grab cobblestone stairs. And I think that's that. That'll be enough to get the arena looking cleaner. I will need to do something about the intersection though. What I might do is just put slabs on the floor and call it a day behind the fence. But yeah, I have an idea for the stair design as a trim. I might keep pigs as one of the spawners if I can't decide 8 things that I want to use absolutely. Then pigs being one of them, I guess I'll just leave them. I don't think there's anything naturally aggressive toward pigs. Unlike sheep, wolves are naturally aggressive toward sheep. Do wolves attack chickens as well? I can't remember. Do they only attack sheep? It's all a plains biome. the whole arena is within planes. Alright, so let me grab cobble. I can't believe I'm already down to my last chest for this. Where are my cobblestone stairs? Do I keep them in the same cobblestone chest? Ah, yes. My, oops. What used to be infinite cobble. Oh, here they are. I guess that makes sense because this is way back in InfDev, back when the two different stair types were there. Uh-oh. A skelly bum spawned on ramen. How dare he. Just you wait, Mr. Skellybum. It'll be daytime, then you're gonna fry. Fry like chicken. Oop. There we go. Alright, Skellybum, you don't see me. Well, it looks like, since we're pretty much running out of time for this stream, we'll be back again in about 2 hours or so. Because I need to catch up on my stream schedule. So we'll be back again in a couple hours or so as I get to work on that. So then we'll work more on the arena, and I'm not seeing where my wool chests are. There it is. Those are pistons. Whoop. Good thing I have a red sheep, because we do not have much red wool. Yeah, that's all it for this stream. See y'all, whoever returns then. Thank you all for watching. Bye.